Welcome back to Metal Rules TV. Guess what? I think the time has finally come. Norwegian black metal is finally getting its place. And where do you think it's getting its place at?
In the butt.
Like, where is its place, or where are they getting
There's going to be an exhibition. Now, where do you think would be the perfect place for an exhibition?
In Clearwater for the spring training.
What?
Philly spring training.
A sports joke. Anyways,
I'm not a sports person.
this is not sports.
Good.
Norwegian black metal, where do you think the perfect place for an exhibition would be?
Norway.
Where in Norway?
Oslo.
Very good.
Trondheim.
In Oslo, Norway, there's an exhibition opening up called Norwegian Black Metal Part 1. It's opening at Postcards. It's going to feature rarities, posters, and exclusive video from early history with the main focus on Dark Throne, Mayhem. You guys know them guys?
Yeah.
Mayhem? Didn't you tour with them?
Fellow, very nice guys.
Right?
Yes.
And Burzum.
And Burzum.
The guy's a Nazi, isn't he?
I don't know. Yeah. Thinks he is.
There'll be a screening of Never Been Seen Before material by Old Funeral. Are you familiar with that band?
No.
Not really familiar with that much either. But John Christensen, a.k.a. Metallian, will personally present part of his own metal fanzine, Slayer. Did you guys ever see that? Slayer?
Oh.
The Slayer fanzine?
Yeah.
Very famous fanzine.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually, okay, so he's a very serious metal guy, but I have a good story about him.
Uh-oh.
He's a big fan of Sylvester the Cat from Tweety and Sylvester.
Huh.
And actually traded him a giant Sylvester. Do you remember shipping that, Maria? A giant Sylvester that was probably like 4 or 5 feet high, right?
Mm-hmm.
To Norway in exchange for 50 Head Not Found CDs. So thank you for that trade, and so I'm sorry to out you, John Christensen, but it's cool. Everybody should know you. A Sylvester fan is cool. But that sounds like a pretty cool thing, and you know, like
Could be.
It's actually
not too artsy fartsy.
It's been a lot of years now since that stuff started coming out.
True.
So you want to tell me about Mayhem, or were they creepy guys? Were they scary guys?
They were cool dudes.
Just to put it in perspective, Russ had actually toured with Mayhem and his band Whoa.
Fun. And Keep of Kalessin. And Hate. And Abigail Williams.
You toured with the band
dudes.
Fun?
Yeah.
I got that song that's on the Chevy commercial right now.
Like a rock!
It's like,
What was that for?
we were young and setting the world on fire.
What?
I don't know.
Never mind. Fuck. I'm talking to like young people.
What is this fun you speak of?
I
No.
don't know. We were young and we set the world on fire.
So anyways, Mayhem. You go back to so you were on tour with these guys.
Mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're cool dudes. Yeah, fun times.
Did they
Smoked a
seem
few
larger than life,
cigarettes.
or did they seem like just regular guys?
I mean, a couple of them were a little larger than life, just because you see them in pictures and stuff. I think, I don't know, yeah, it was cool. It was fun, you know? Good stuff. I think Attila was funny because he would just walk around in the crowd and nobody could, you know, tell him from anyone. Because he's just dressed like whatever. He's not dressed, you know, with a 4-armed Christ thing on his neck and a skull with corpse paint and blood all over him, you know. So that was fun.
They don't wear a corpse paint.
He does. He dresses up all crazy.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, the rest of them just like there.
Oh, so when he goes on. So that's why I don't recognize him.
He turns
because
into a different entity altogether.
Yeah.
Channeling something. I don't know what he's doing.
Did they have goat's heads and stuff there?
I saw a bunch of pig heads, but they didn't use them while we were on the tour. So yeah, pig heads and chainsaws. I didn't think they wanted to. To go in Canada and come back, they didn't want to like stir anything up too much.
Plus, because they're all Jewish over there, and they want to keep kosher. They
Yeah.
want the pig's heads gone all over the
Yeah.
place.
We weren't allowed in Montreal.
Really? Why not?
I don't know. They don't let Mayhem in Montreal.
Really? So you weren't even allowed to play there at all?
Nope. And that's when we had the day off in Ottawa and hung out with Death Angel. That was cool.
Oh, so if you wouldn't have had that great Death Angel story had it not been for Mayhem not
true.
being allowed in
That
that.
is very true.
No particular reason they just say, no, you can't come in here?
I don't know. You know, quasi-dodgy associations, I'm not sure.
But I'm confused. Aren't you already over in the Canadian border?
Oh, yeah. But that town specifically.
You mean you pull in town and they're like, wait a minute, I smell Mayhem.
Yeah, I don't know.
How did they know
they
Mayhem's
already
even there?
they're not allowed. They can't be booked there, apparently.
That's a pretty interesting story.
Yeah, it's kind of poopy. because Montreal.
Poopy.
It's kind of poopy. But I wore my Gorgat shirt in Quebec City, so that was cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's what we got on that. So that sounds pretty cool. I guess if you're in Norway, you should check that out.
Yeah.
And ask John Christensen about his Sylvester collection. Bye bye. And Brian's sleeping.